Welcome guys. Let's get on with today's video. I feel like I haven't done a video in a while, but we'll talk as I put my makeup on. We'll do like a get ready with me. And I got something in my Ipsy. I like to do a full Ipsy video, but sometimes it's not like a full face or it's just like a mishmash of things. And I like to actually do like a full face or full something. So one of the items was a lip liner pencil duo from LYS Beauty. And you got me wondering because I have to tell you, LYS, I don't know, I hope I'm saying it right. LYS Beauty is one of like my favorite makeup brands here. I will admit it. And no, I don't work with them. They don't send me stuff, but I do get a lot in my Ipsy from them. So everything I've gotten I love and I use all the time. And I think you guys know that. And I love that you can just tell by the branding of the bottles that it's from LYS. Just look for the triangle. I really do, and I love them. So we're gonna do a face mostly of LYS products, and then I have this liner duo from Laura Geller that came in my Ipsy, and a blush stick from Eyeshadow Beauty. So we'll throw those two in there too. The thing is, I don't have a foundation for LYS, but I do have two concealers that can act as a foundation and a concealer because the colors are very different. Even though these are concealers, labeled as concealers, I'm just going to use one as a foundation and as a concealer because look, the colors are perfect for me. So I'm not going to put on a ton of foundation and concealer anyway, and I think that'll work. Going in, this color is, my eyes aren't there yet, but they're getting there. MN5, okay, is the darker one. The lighter one is LG3. Guys, I have a very white shirt on. I always get makeup on my clothes and I hate it. So we're gonna do that like a little baby. I'm gonna put a little bib on. It's just a little tissue. Going in with the darker color. And what I was gonna say before, why I haven't been filming. I'm putting it on like a concealer, but I don't like to put a lot of foundation. I don't need, you got to put foundation where you need it, right? It's just to do a cover up. And I mean, I put a little to spread it out, but really I start with the inner part of my face. I could actually put the concealer, I've done that before. No, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do one step at a time. But I have before put foundation like this, concealer, and the bronzer on and did it, and it comes out beautiful. I don't know how, and I do try to start with the lighter colors first and then go into the darker ones, but we're gonna do one at a time this time. Where's my brush? I need a new brush. You know when you have the one that you like and it's just the one that works the best? I guess, like, I have the same brush for many, many, many years, and it's time to get a new one. It's time. So we went away on a trip. My husband's, it's like through his business, like, you know, when you, it's like freebies, what do they call it, incentives, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And we went to the Dominican Republic and we stayed at Secrets, which was it's a Hyatt, it's a beautiful hotel. It was, you know, I think I'm just getting tired. I sound like such a brat when I say this and I hate it, but like, it was too cold for the pool and the water, so what else are you doing if you're not hanging out? I could hang out all day in the pool or in the ocean, but I get very antsy just sitting on the beach. So it was like, but it was like, you know, just, it was beautiful. Long story short. Of course, I don't know if you guys saw any of my posts. I have to put the fan on. I'm getting a hot flash. I know, if you hear it, it's the fan. But Mickey, my cat, of 18 years, wasn't doing too well. But you know, everybody's like, wow, 18 years. I was staying downstairs with him in the living room a few nights because I think he just got a cold or something, but now I think I realize what happened. He was doing really bad. I'm like, he's definitely dying this week. Before we went away. This is before we went away. And then I stayed downstairs with him. He loved being under the Christmas tree, so I made up a little, on one of our like plants, I always had the lights on there, so I just set it up like the Christmas tree, put a blanket underneath, because I know he loved being under there every day. And then Christmas went away, the tree went away, so he sits under there, he goes under there all the time. But anyway, I slept downstairs in the living room with him. I blew his nose. I cleaned him because I knew he couldn't clean himself. And I knew he felt good about that. Cats like to be clean. And then all of a sudden, one day he was like, oh, wow. We were like, he's looking great. Maybe he just had a cold. Okay. So we went away. And my son's like, yeah, he's not doing too good. Long story short, the night before we left, he passed. My son was with him. And I was upset about that part, but I'm not going to let that bother me, because I always tell people never to get upset when they're not there with their loved ones when they pass, because you can't base an entire life of love on one night, one moment. It's okay. And I wasn't there for either of my parents, but I think with my father, I feel like that's how he wanted it to be, and I accept that. My mother had no choice. Not how she wanted to go, but COVID. And then this is what kills me, though, because since I've had him, since we lived in this house, he was in his 18th year. And you talk about it when they're going to go. Let me keep doing this. They're going to go. It's going to happen. I'm just going to go in a little more because it's Valentine's Day today. Okay. Anyway, it's going to happen, and you talk about it, and I'm like, I just want him to go laying in my arms. And he was never, when he was younger, he didn't like to be cuddled. He's not a cuddly cat. If anything, we used to be scared of him because he was an outdoor cat. I tried to keep him in, but it was impossible. And so we let him out, and he was like the badass on the block. In all honesty, he really, really was. He was the tough guy because he was black. He was gorgeous. Like when I say, I know I'm being biased, but he was like, he looked like a king. I don't know. And then as time went on, like everybody else started getting cats here and there, and he would come home beat up sometimes. I was like, what happened? So I think his throne was taken over, and he was then the old man on the block, and he would just like kind of watch all the other cats, and we had a lot of cats come on the block since. And also 2 or 3 other black cats. So I was like, is that Mickey? Is that Mickey? And you couldn't tell who was who's at one point. But he stayed in a lot more in the last few years. And I just always thought, well, when he's old, he's not going to want to scratch me if I hold him. And I did hold him every now and then. And towards the end, since COVID, since I've been home from work, he let me, we had our mornings of holding. But then Crouton came along and lived with us, and that was not allowed. Nobody else was allowed to get attention except Crouton. But now that he's not here, I was able to get some more hugging sessions with him. I would hide in the bathroom just to hug him. Okay, foundation and concealer on. Going in with the LYS stick, bronzing stick in No Limits Harmony. I love this thing. So anyway, I just assumed he would die in my arms peacefully, but I wasn't there. And I kind of want to beat myself up on it, but I won't. He couldn't wait one more day. Thank God my son was with him. He didn't, I think he was scared. I felt bad for my son. He was nervous. He laid him, because he was like going like that, so he put him in his blanket under the little lights, and he stayed with him. And he noticed that he was just like all of a sudden. And so I feel horrible that my son had to be alone during that. What are you gonna do? But he's like, no, I'm okay. He was okay. We all cried. He's our family pet. He was the family pet, as is Wilma, but I think Mickey is definitely more of the family pet. We got him when we moved in. It was a surprise from Santa. It was the cutest thing. My parents lived with us, and we were trying to hide him in the basement like days before Christmas. I think maybe even a week or less than a week before, and because I wanted to have him under the tree Christmas morning. That was our plan. So my mother was like, your father can't take it anymore, because Mickey was a kitten, and my father was trying to sleep, and Mickey would just jump onto him morning, noon, night. It was, not morning, all night, all morning. It was just fun. And I would go down. It was the cutest thing, because my father would be asleep, and Mickey would just pop up from over him. And so I'm like, all right, you know what? I don't know how much longer we could keep this. So we decided it was the cutest thing. It was my husband's idea. He rang a bell, like a jingle bell, and he's like, what was that, guys? You hear that? And we had Mickey in a box on the front steps with a bow, and he said, with a note that said, Santa said, I need to drop the animals off early this year. So it was just a cute thing. It was really cute. And he was so cute. He had these big eyes. I can't find my pictures, and that's another whole story with Shutterfly. If anybody has Shutterfly, yeah. I lost everything, I think. My son keeps saying he's going to call them with me one day, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so he's been with us forever, so he is the family cat. Wilma we all love, but the girls and I pushed Wilma more. My husband's like, no. But he loves it. All right, moving on from the sad stories. That was the LYS bronzer and concealer I used for foundation, but I think it came out really good. I'm going to move in. Okay, so I'm going in with my $1 billion brow, which is one of my favorites. I think I need a little trimming, so while you're here, I'll just show you. My nail lady, my friend Alicia is my nail lady. She's really my nail lady, but I feel like we're friends. And for so many years. She also does my eyebrows, and I told her now that I don't have any trips, I want to try and grow them out so I can get them shaped by her. I don't know where my plucker is. So I just use this. Or this. I shave them. I don't know if that's good, but it's been working. And then I'll just trim them a little, but the look is kind of going up here, so I don't want to trim too much here, but I need to like trim. I need to trim this. Let's see. It makes such a difference just when they're neat. I kind of forgot to do that on my trip. Look at that. Look at this one popping up. That one gray one. Oh my god, guys. I have something funny to tell you too. If you're going to do a self-tanner, which I did before the trip, don't let it touch your hair. I, for years, wondered why I would get like beach blonde hairs in my eyes. Sometimes a red one. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I guessed it was the tanning. So every time I tan, I will then, while I wash my hands, I'll go in and wash my eyebrows too, because I don't like that. And I went too far up, I guess, not thinking. And on my trip, you can kind of see it's still there, but it's going away. It was like a horrible red. So just note, and I think it's all of them, because this has been for years, and all the different ones I've used. Don't get self-tanner on your hair. It will bleach it. I've been trying to, I always want to change the shape of my brow, and I think I know now what I need to do. And I've been very daring lately, so I'm just going to do it. I don't want it to go down anymore. I'm sick of this. I'm in a very daring mode lately. That's what I want. I don't know why I never did it before. They're too long. You guys couldn't tell me? I think I like that better. I don't know if you know a difference, but you know your own eyebrows, and I think I like that. I got a Misho Beauty blush stick as well from Ipsy. So, I just opened this, and I'm not even going to touch it because I'm not into blush. If you know me, you know. I'm not a fan of it. I'll use it. I think it's really pretty, but if I'm going to use it, it has to be extremely, like, light. So I'm going to put this in my... I guess I'm not going to put blush on today. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it on after. I'll see how I feel. But now I'm excited because... Now, I totally forgot I had this. And then I'm looking, like, through eyeshadows. I'm like, okay, I need an eyeshadow. And I have not had any new ones, and I think it's my own mindset. Oh, I forgot about my coffee. It's cold. So I'm looking... And I do want new eyeshadow palettes, I guess, but it's my own fault because I'm always like, everything's the same, and it kind of is. But then I looked and I forgot I had this. It's perfect. I remember loving this too. Like, that's why I feel like I don't want more eyeshadows, because I have so many. Like, I know a lot of videos are reviews of new products, but I want to review products that I have and use them. I want to utilize them. Like, they last a long time. I'm not gonna just use them once. I did a big cleanup, by the way. I gotta do a vlog. I'm gonna do a quick vlog too. Maybe after this video. Maybe I'll make this a vlog video after. I don't know. And then you can cut off if you don't want to deal with me. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I used to do that all the time. Get ready. Oh, and I was gonna make a short with this. So we'll make that into a short. If you want to see that review, I'm gonna look out for the shorts because otherwise this video will be too much. Like I can't stop talking. Like shut up and put your makeup on. Okay. Oh no, this was a get ready with me. I was talking about Mickey, yeah. And Crouton moved back to Hoboken with my daughter. Went from 4 pets in the house to 2 pets. And if you're wondering who's the 4th pet, yeah, I don't show him because he is literally a scaredy cat. He's my son's cat. He's getting closer to me now though because Crouton's not around, but he's honestly one of those scaredy cats. Like only my son he could only be near my son. I just used the LYS concealer on my eyes because I don't feel like getting a primer right now. And because it's a concealer and not an eye primer, I'm going to just put some powder on it so that I don't get those lines that you saw before. That should set it. So yeah, but I think I'm trying to play with him. It's like I'm fishing with a cat toy and I'm not catching any fish. He runs away. I just want to see what these colors look like first. So these are the browns. Oh my god. Those colors together are amazing. Now, it's funny because it's like, wow, the other 2 colors are so different. I have used the green one and loved it. It is Valentine's Day though, so maybe I should add a little touch of the pink. That's what I'll do. Okay, so let me just do a little look. I had to take the music off because I was partying and having a good time. Take the tissue off. I went so much further than I ever go with makeup. Wow. But I want to add a little touch for Valentine's Day. I think it looks good, but of course we have to finish it with the hair. So I'm going to go finish my hair and then, alright guys, I am going to get on and film a vlog right now with the hair and I'll be back with my hair finished. Let's see how this product comes out. This is Skala Expert. I don't know, I got it off TikTok. I saw it, I saw curly hair and I said, I'm going to try it. So if I absolutely love it, I'll put it in a longer video. I just want to get the short out there. So we're going to do that now. It's such a big tub, but we'll get back to you. See you in a bit. Are you kidding me? Okay, 2 things. 2 things. This product is so great. I'm going to have to make another video on this for full, although I'll just tell you now, but I want to make it its own video. It deserves its own video, so we're going to wait on that. But look out for the short, because I did make the short. 2 things. I'm going to tell you something crazy. Can you see you see the style of my hair? Do you think that I got a haircut? It looks like I got a haircut, no? Actually, I haven't seen the back, so I don't know if the back might not look good. But if it does, I think it does. I am going to post. Can I just put it up here? I could put that up there, yeah. And then I'm going to put the link of it down below. I was on TikTok. And there was, let me find it because I saved it actually. Okay, his name is Wayne Tuggle. He cut this girl's hair. I'm gonna put the link below. He cut this girl's curly hair. She had hair, he said, the exact problem that I always say, curly hairs, they go down the triangle, etc. He goes, he just showed a cut. I'm gonna put the actual video. He cut her hair in like 4 steps. and transformed her hair into what every curly girl wants when they get a haircut. Now, the product I used clearly helped, but I'm not gonna lie, I was very worried last night, and I think my husband thought I had lost my mind because I performed this cut on myself, and a lot of hair came off. Now, and then I kind of panicked because I know that I wasn't doing the angle right. There was a lot of hair that came off. I don't think I did the angle because it was like, it literally reminded me of when my husband and I did the molding in the living room with the saw, and we're like, we couldn't get the angle right. And it just kept happening. But anyway, I was like, do I go this way or that way? I forget. So I might have even done it straight. I tried, I don't know. But it didn't look that great yesterday because I just put any old, when I'm home doing nothing and I'm not filming, I'm not going anywhere, I'll just put a little bit of product in my hair so my hair looks terrible. But I don't have, actually, I should look at the back. I think the back looks okay. There seem to be some straggles, but I think it's okay. It's giving me the fluff that I want. When my hair starts growing in, the curls get heavy and then they just pull, and then I have this like flatness, and I hate that. So, my husband's always freaking coughing. Every winter. Anyway, welcome to married life of 33 or 4 years. Here we go. So, yes, look at this. Look at the shape that I got doing this cut. So I'm not telling you to do it yourself, because if it doesn't work out, don't blame me. I didn't make you do it. I'm just telling you, I think it came because you could get away with a curly hair. You can get away with a lot, but it did not look good last night, and we were laughing so hard because he's like, are you losing your mind? Like cutting your hair? And then what show were we watching? And the woman had curly hair, and it was like futuristic. Oh, we're watching a new thing on Netflix. I forget what it is, I'll put it down. And she had short curly hair, and it was wonky, but she was supposed to be wonky, and then we both knew what we were all thinking, like at the same time. Oh my God, is that gonna be you? And I'm like, what if that turns into me? And I come down, look, I cut my hair. But yeah, I think I came myself. Oh, and the makeup, it's a lot, but you know, oh, I kind of took a little of the pink off. It's a little too much for me, but I do see it in there, and I like that little bit of touch of pink. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this video because I think it's long. I'm gonna do a vlog video on other. I'll write down my little notes, and we'll do a vlog. Do you like just vlogs? I'm gonna do that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Look out for this short. It goes on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. I will see you in the next video.